yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
Yo, what's up, chat? Today we are checking out a bunch of demos from the Steam Next. What is it called? Steam. Today we are checking out multiple demos from the Next Fest from Steam. There's a bunch of demos on Steam right now that are available for free through to the 22nd. I went through and I picked out these 8 that look pretty cool to me. Some of them are investigation, detective, puzzle. There's also some simulator. This one I think is a simulator. So without looking too much into these specifically, let's just check them out and see if they'll be good. Let me know which ones you find super quality, ones that you would check out. Let me know if you want me to play any of the demos that will be available on Steam within the next few days. Let me know which ones you would like to see more of when they come out, the full games come out. All right, without further ado, let's dive into the first one. This case solved, the London Files. Classified. Case solved, the London Files. Pretty cool art style. Not available in the demo. So it looks like the first one is going to be available. Fatal Chord, an American musician, was found dead in a Soho alley in London. He had just finished performing at a local pub. His body bears signs of strangulation with a thin metal wire, most likely taken from his own instrument. Nothing appears to be missing, suggesting robbery. Robbery was not the motive. All right, let's start this. Audio levels. Not London without the rain and the murders. What have we got here, officer? Is this an actual language? If so, I can't recognize it. A musician strangled with an instrument string. How awful. Finding a luthier in London isn't easy at all. Who are the suspects? Pub manager. Right in my own establishment. The drummer. You sure he's dead? He's always so dramatic. A fan of the band. Surely it's not a real language. Think it's still okay to ask for an autograph? Probably not. Just gonna throw that out there. If there's any good news, it's that the funeral already has an audience guaranteed. On to the investigation. Alright, let's figure out who did this. My money is on the fan. Okay. Interrogate the suspects to discover evidence. Object, violin, location. Interact with the evidence to collect the clue. What's the clue? I could play for the suspects, but I don't think torture is permitted. Okay, so the violin was in the alley. Hints. Oh. Press to open and close the deduction board. Ooh. The manager is not suspect too. What? Light, lantern. Which one? Oh, look at the cat. Kitty. I found a hint. Where London, where even the lanterns look depressed. That's funny. Oh, a clue. Yeah. Found clues. What did I find? Oh, cat. I did find that already. I don't really know what's happening. Object, cone. Location crossroad. My deduction? Someone got hurt. Fascinating. It appears so. Evidence collected. Shall we connect the dots on the deduction board? Sure. I don't... What? What is happening? I don't get it.
Level on!
What? It's not very obvious. Is it supposed to be? Suspect number 1, who? Oh, these are the clues. Okay. The manager is not suspect 2. Suspect 2 is not motivated by money. The suspect who had jealousy is the drummer. The suspect who had obsession is not the manager. That's... Suspect 3 had jealousy. Okay, so suspect 3 is the drummer. Suspect 2 is the manager. Wait, no. The manager is not suspect 2. So it's the fan who was motivated by obsession. And suspect 1 is the manager. Money. I guess. It's the old joke. A greedy manager, an obsessed fan, and a jealous drummer walk into a pub, and one of them walks out a murderer. I could swear I can still hear the violin playing. Have you tried taking your earpiece off? Oh, right. Enough nonsense. We'll chase the truth until someone hits a wrong note. Congratulations. Suspects and motives identified, but we still have a long way to go to find the real culprit. Right. Stage 2. All 3 suspects look guilty, so what? So now what, detective? Next step is to build a complete timeline. Okay, it all started 14 billion years ago with a Big Bang. Not quite that complete. We need to know who was where and what they were fiddling with. It won't be easy. The truth is like bad tea, my dear. Hard to swallow. Oh, I should put on my English accent. No, I shouldn't. That's disrespectful. So we found some clues, apparently. Drummer was on the stage. The fan was singing. What was the manager doing? Guitar. Is there a guitar here? Anywhere? No. Oh, it's right here. Yes. A missing string. Looks like the crime went acoustic. Okay, found another clue. Oh, that's a kitty. Hi, kitty. Was it the cat? Just kidding. What is this? Oh, handkerchief. On the floor? Fatal red lipstick. Only one more. Only thing more macabre than the name is the work to clean the stain. Okay. That's the drummer now. These. Matchbox. Free matches. On one hand, they cost nothing. On the other, they never light either. Okay. Evidence collected. The fan was seen singing. The drummer was on the stage. The suspect who was playing had the instrument. The suspect who was talking had the notebook and was not on the dance floor. The manager was not playing. Okay. The fan was singing. But he had to have been playing. So, instrument playing on the stage. What should he have? The notebook? The suspect who was talking had the notebook. So he had the notebook. He was talking at the entrance, I guess. She had the handkerchief on the dance floor. Right. The manager says the victim was happy, the fan swears he was crying, and the drummer wasn't any help at all. Either they're contradicting each other or the victim was bipolar? Nonsense, mental disorders are an invention of criminals. At least that's what the voices in my head tell me. Uh-huh. Alright, let's see where this is going. Stage 2 complete. With each one's story, I can sketch a first timeline, but the suspect's accounts are more tangled than traffic in Mumbai. Stage 3. For now, we've only got this pile of statements, but statements aren't facts. Wish we had photos of the whole event full of detail and dramatic angles. Will these do? Long live the tabloid press. You found clues. Kitty. Found a hint. Window. One more terrible crime parked in a no parking zone. Sure. Do you have anything else to say? Beer. A board. What's that? Oh, this. Double the beer. I know plenty of people who kill for that. Manhole. Alki. Murder is one thing, but tossing evidence down the manhole? That's just rude. 6-7. Evidence collected. Shall we connect the dots on the deduction board? Yes. Alright, the paparazzo was in the alley photographing. Alley? Action? Photographing? I don't know. The suspect in the alley had no guest list or clients as an alibi. No guest list or clients. Oh, I see. The manager was neither talking nor waiting. He was working at the entrance. The suspect who was waiting did not mention clients. The fan said they were not in the pub. Backstage. Wait, let's see. The manager was seen at the entrance. The suspect who was in the pub claimed the promoter could confirm they were talking. So he was in the pub. Promoter. Talking to the promoter. Alright. So she had to have been backstage waiting. Did not mention clients. So guest list. And this is the editor. Is that all right? The stories are more tangled in traffic in Mumbai. Did you confirm the photos are actually useful to us? Got them right here, detective. The paparazzo was at the alley entrance when the show ended. Excellent. Now we'll find out which alibis are true, and I'll get to update my feed. What is he referring to? We confirmed the paparazzo was at the scene of the crime. Now we'll be able to tell which alibis really hold up. Stage 4. The stories don't seem to match the photos. Question is, who's lying? The people or the photos? Probably the people, right? It's moments like this that show me you'll make an excellent detective one day. Let's catch those lies the way a wet child catches a cold. Okay. Matchbox. Deja vu, or did the killer buy out this pub's entire Matchbox 2 stock? I'm not sure I get the reference. Is that a band? Clock? Stopped at 12:17. You know what they say about a stopped clock, right? It needs fixing. Looks like the criminal isn't the only slippery one around here. Kitty. Hint. Camera. Let's hope the footage is in 144p to keep the mystery alive. Funny. Okay, do we have to talk to her now? Yeah. Whoever has record as the source has an absent status. Any confirmed status must be supported by strong evidence. The guest list was not found. Its status is absent. So, absence. The footage validates the confirmed status of the manager. Footage. The police validated calls to the editor. Strong. Partial? I mean, confirmed status must be supported by strong evidence. Whoever has record as a source, or yeah, as a source, calls cannot sustain weak or unstable support. Whoever has calls as a source has partial status, or whoever has record as the source has reasonable support. Whoever has invalid status must have weak as their support. The police validated calls to the editor. Calls. So I can't reuse this. Calls, partial status. Or whoever has record as their source has reasonable support. Calls cannot sustain weak or unstable support. So it should be reasonable. Either whoever has calls as a source has partial status, or whoever has record as the source has reasonable support. So we're saying that the calls has partial status. Whoever has invalid status must have weak. Whoever has record as the source. This is basically like deduction, right? This entire game. So absent or invalid. So what's the opposite of this? Or whoever has invalid status must have weak. This is unstable. Witness and record. Whoever has record. This is record and witness. Is that right? The yard is asking for a report on the case, detective, and I want the Spice Girls to reunite. We've got so much evidence, but it doesn't fit together. It's worse than a Swedish furniture manual. They're not that bad, are they? Last time I assembled my wardrobe upside down. What if we look at the evidence from another angle? That's it. That's stain, for instance. Isn't it just leach it? Leach it? mixed with drunk vomit as opposed to sober vomit. No, it's a mud trail. The victim was dragged. Which of the suspects could pull that off? That's the point. We've got trouble. Double trouble. Call forensics. Are we getting closer or no? Not every alibi survived the confrontation with the photos, and a fresh piece of physical evidence has prompted another forensic request. Forensics confirmed that the crime had 2 perpetrators. I thought it was a solo, but it was a duet, made up of which members? If I killed every deadbeat in here, I'd be a serial killer by now. Since when is it a crime to follow every step of a person? Name me one band where the musicians don't curse or punch each other now and then. What would I gain by killing them? An exclusive on the first crime scene photos? Come to think of it. Time to find out who orchestrated this deadly symphony. Alright, here's the kitty. And it's now morning time. Under hints. Bus. Crime is punctual, public transport not so much. So like, what does this tell me? Scooter. Motorcycle. Alley. Only thing more dangerous than a murderer is that bald tire. You found clues. Give me more clues. Let's talk to this smug guy. Ilya. The sewer again, in an unpaid bill this time. Besides being a deadbeat, he's a pig. Like. A wicker basket, criminally cute. Is that everything? Okay. Whoever has never as their declaration is inconsistent. The fan's declaration is never. Never. Condition inconsistent. Paparazzo had their alibi validated, so they are considered exempt. Not at all, or impossible. The compromised suspect has impossible as their declaration. The paparazzo does not have inconsistent or compromised. Inconsistent, compromised, doubtful, right? I don't know if the drummer is innocent. Guilt. I don't know if it's not at all though, or impossible. Let's just keep looking. Either the manager is exempt or they are the witness. Whoever has a doubtful condition does not have a never or not at all. Never, not at all. Whoever has a confirmed alibi is innocent. Oh, can we like go back to the other ones? Oh, confirmed. So this is innocent. Compromised. The inconsistent suspect is not the perpetrator. But they can be an accomplice, right? Maybe he's the witness. Either the manager is exempt or they are the witness. He's exempt, so he must be a witness. Guilt. Whoever has a doubtful condition does not have a never, not at all. I don't know if it's impossible though. The compromised suspect has impossible as their declaration. Okay, so it's negative. The inconsistent suspect is not the perpetrator. So they're the accomplice, and yeah, the drummer. The drummer and the fan, who would have guessed? Jealousy and obsession sounds like the title of a bad soap opera. Compared to some of that band's songs, this wasn't even their biggest crime. True, my dear, the music industry really is murder. End of tour for Killer Duo. Well, she wasn't on the tour. Or like, she wasn't working on the tour. Case closed. 2 out-of-sync hearts that decided to harmonize by committing murder. Tragic. Okay, this is interesting. Your investigation has come to an end for now. New cases are on the way, each bringing new mysteries to solve. Sure, I'll wish list that. That's interesting. I think maybe the narrative connections would be more interesting if it weren't just like basic deduction, right? Like, I would have been more investigated, more invested in the case if, like, at each stage there were, like, I could interrogate the suspects and they were saying different things, and then I had to come to the determinations myself, if that makes any sense. Yeah, but maybe we'll check that out and let me know what you thought of it in the comments. And okay, we'll check out the next one. This one is also detective investigation. It's called Mini Murder Mysteries. So let's see what this one provides as an experience. Okay, demo level. Thanks for checking out this exclusive demo level. The full game launches on June 23rd. That's next week, with 9 new cases. Wishlists really help convince Steam's algorithms to promote the game at launch. How to play. Inspect objects and read statements to understand events and motives. Yeah, like, see, this is kind of already. Tap on keywords to add them to your inventory, to your deduction inventory. Drop keywords into the deduction statement to correctly solve each case. You'll need to determine what's relevant and what's merely coincidental. Ah, I like this. I like this. Okay. Let's try it then. Let's see. Please be aware, while there's no graphic imagery in this game, it does describe scenes of death, murder. Oh, okay. GG's. Number 0. Secrets in the Snow. A remote Arctic research station, 5 introverted colleagues, a body in the tundra, a killer hiding in plain sight. Let's investigate. Statements. 4 isolated scientists found their buddy. Let's dig in and found their buddy. Okay, statements. Jensen Mueller. My ice pick. I have no idea, to be honest. See, this is kind of what I mean. Like, if I were to just read this myself and pick out which ones I think are, like, important, rather than it just being highlighted. My ice pick, or like at least the option to make it that way. My ice pick, I have no idea, to be honest. We all just share stuff around here because things are always going missing. This place is falling apart in more ways than one. And I'm not really surprised this has happened. When you throw a bunch of people together in a big box in the middle of nowhere, 4 months on end, they'll soon end up more like enemies than colleagues. The bickering here had long since turned into infighting, and the researchers' money's all but dried up anyway, so I'm glad that this has happened so I can get out of here early. Obviously, I'm sad for Andy, but he was always a bit of an oddball anyway. Overly, what's the word in English? Fastidious, maybe? I don't mean to be harsh, I'm being honest. Of course, he is German. Alright. What about this person? Oh, this is... okay, this is Laura Ames. Oh, this is just horrible, and not exactly what I signed up for. Do you think he really did that to himself? It had been business as usual here, really. Everyone always a bit short with one another. Everyone just doing their own thing, mostly keeping to themselves, and Drew included. I did see him having a little hushed row with Lawrence the other day. I don't know what a hushed row means. But then I've had several hushed rows with everyone here this week, Lawrence included. It's par for the course in this place. Oh, Andrew did say that he wanted to call another team meeting about something important, but we never got that far. My locker? Sure, feel free to take a look. It's not locked. They're in alphabetical order from left to right. Lawrence Bishop. Poor dude, I can't believe he'd do that to himself. Andrew was a funny little guy, but he didn't strike me as crazy. I guess you never really know what's going on in someone's head. I'll be quite glad to get out of here, to be honest. Someone here going crazy and killing themselves is a bit too Lovecraftian for my liking. Is that Lovecraftian? But then the conditions here aren't exactly conducive to robust mental health. He and I had an argument the other day about which coffee mugs to use, for example, and it was like the end of the world. These little resentments build up and bubble over here. The atmosphere here is just a bit oppressive. Buck, alias. People just call me Buck. You'll have my full name on file, but we don't need to go into that now, do we? Anyway, this is terrible, isn't it? Andrew was a sweet little man, one of my favorite people here, to be honest. Although I guess that's not saying much. Let's just say that the vetting process to get yourself assigned here isn't very stringent. Do you want to get away from humanity for 6 months? Check. Do you have a pulse? Check. Congratulations, you're heading off to the end of the world. I guess no wonder he went crazy. Let's go back to the board. The rec room. Can I look at it closer? A pool table, a few uncomfortable sofas, and a shelf full of dry-looking books. Oh, and reams of paranoid scrawls written in red ink all over the walls, including "The voices never stop. They won't take me down. Can you hear the snow creeping? It will come for us all." This is what the team walked into before the body was found out in the cold. Pretty creepy stuff. There's also a book that looks like it's been purposefully hidden behind the chair. I've put it up on the board. What are these things? I don't get it. Where's the book? Here? Bloody gloves. I found these by accident when I was surveying the perimeter. They were buried an inch deep in frost about 100 yards away from the building. They're thick, made of some kind of animal hide, and covered in frozen blood. We won't be able to get a match on that until we run forensics, but no one's owning up to owning the gloves. And the victim still has his pair on, so either this is old, unrelated, and weird, or there's more going on here than meets the eye. And what does this say? Meeting minutes. This looks like a format from like Google Documents. Or Canva. A sheet of paper acting as very rough minutes for a team meeting that happened on Thursday, 29th of January 2026, 2 days ago. There's not much official stuff here, just a few bullet points about tea and coffee etiquette. And then it kind of derails into a bunch of random complaints. People are variously unhappy about the dire lack of research funding, personal hygiene, the lackluster entertainment selection, something called the anomalous surface melt, and brine rejection. The bottom of the page, the minute taker has written massive delusions of grandeur. Who wrote it? What's this? Shared computer. I know these places are underfunded, but just one computer between 5 people is just silly. I took a look at the search history, although there's no way to know who searched for what, as they all share a login. Of course they do. Either way, this is what came up from the last few days. Arctic kimberlite pipe formations, interesting potato recipes, and my getting frostbite, removing frostbitten toes, interesting uses for old toes, long year buy-in to New York costs, schizophrenia symptoms, jewelry appraisers, New York, pirate movie streaming. Or pirate movie streaming. Why Steam wishlist help game devs? That's funny. What are these, by the way? Rocks, Gems, and Precious Formations, a geology book. It's a book I found tucked behind a chair in the rec room entitled Rocks, Gems, and Precious Formations. The very first page of the book has been ripped out, while a folded corner marks a page about halfway in with a handwritten note on it. I know about the cave, and you need to stop whatever it is you have planned. We need to talk, or I will go to the group. Interesting. The page itself talks about the origin and value of Type 2A ghost diamonds. These are the most chemically pure diamonds in existence. They contain no measurable nitrogen impurities, which usually give diamonds a yellowish tint. Okay. Locker number 1. In here we have a coat, some gloves, boots, an ice pick, and various books. There's also a 40th birthday card with a sticky note attached to the front, which reads, "Can you fill this in before Monday?" You know he's precious about his birthday. Inside the card has already been signed by Buck, Jensen, and Andrew. There's also a photo of a cat, but I don't think that's relevant to the case. It's cute though. They're in alphabetical order, right? Is that what you said? So it'd be Ames, Bishop. Maybe Buck would be after that. And then Mueller. And then what about Andrew? What's Andrew's last name? Andy. Forget. Let's go back to the board for now. What is this? Oh, this locker has a Diamond Locks Company padlock on it. They're famously unbreakable. I think I can take an educated guess at the combination if I put my thinking cap on. What? What's the date? What was the date? This 2901-26. Do I only get like one guess? Oh, 126. I don't know why this would be the code, but maybe it's just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What would be the educated guess? The station looks a bit like a series of toy bricks stacked on top of a metal bridge dumped on top of a snowy hill in the middle of abject nowhere. We're apparently near some ancient volcanic land, but you wouldn't know it. It's absolutely freezing. The struts supporting the building have an icicle hanging off every bolt and screw, and the windows are all glazed over with frost. We found the body outside about 20 feet from the rear entrance, frosted over with a stab wound in one eye. So did they use the icicle to stab him? A bunch of cartographic documents and charts pinned on the walls and strewn about the desks in here. It's mostly maps of the local area, but I can't work out what the charts represent because my scientific knowledge leaves a bit to be desired. For example, one of them has a note written on it saying, L-band synthetic aperture radar returns are getting worse, and they're masking the basal melt signals we need for the mass balance model. Of note, there's a faded spot on the wall where it looks like something that hung there for a long time has recently been taken down. Okay, what's the relevance of that? This locker's a bit busted. The hinge is broken, stopping it from closing. But there's nothing in here of any real note besides a few German language books and a chess set. There's the usual boots, overcoat, gloves. Actually, there's no ice pick in here. Interesting, I'll make note of that. So, I don't know why this would be Mueller's. Why would he have German language books? He knows German. but they're in alphabetical order, right? So it'd be Laura, Bishop. Oh, is this like a... Laura, Bishop, Buck, and then Mueller. Laura, Bishop. I feel like... Yeah, who's this one then? Soccer's pretty neat and tidy and pretty barren. No coat, no boots, and no gloves. There's an ice pick hanging up in here though, and a small axe that's buffed to a mirror sheen. The only real thing of note in here is a scrap of paper with a message written on it. Okay, meet me out back at midnight tonight. On closer inspection, the note's been written on the back of the first page of a book. There's a bunch of publishing info and ISBN numbers, etc. Boots, gloves, a coat, and an ice pick, all present and correct. There's also a bunch of magazines and old snack wrappers, and amongst all the mess, there's a letter from Explorers Monthly. Mr. Buck Rogers, thank you for your lively account of daily life. Inside an Arctic research station, our features editor has reviewed our copy, but unfortunately, we've decided it's not a good fit for the magazine. Ours is a publication dedicated to promoting adventure. I'm afraid your insistence that Arctic life is only for the insane and sociopathic is at odds with that editorial mission. So, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So it's the 31st of January. 2 more days until his actual birthday, which would be February 2nd, right? 02, and then subtract 40 from this. Oh, 02, 86. This is Jensen's birthday, and he don't play about his birthday. Apparently. Boots, a coat, an ice pick, and the strong smell of wet dog. There's also a map tucked down underneath a book called His Shadowy Substances. It's of the local topography, and it has a couple of hand-drawn arrows and markings across it. They seem to be charting a path from the research station to something called the Kimberlite Cave, denoted with a bunch of kite-shaped symbols. Okay. This is interesting. I don't think it was an ice pick. I think it was an icicle. This is Andrew. An icicle to the to snap the something. Let's look at these again, actually. The victim is bundled up in a thick synthetic duffel coat emblazoned with the logo for Prime Arctic Research. Has a few scratches and tears here and there, and is covered in frozen blood that's spattered everywhere from the head wound. The body itself was discovered half covered in snow and frozen solid. Inside the coat pocket we found a tiny crystal clear precious stone, some kind of sapphire or diamond maybe, but incredibly clean, almost transparent. Forget the icy conditions and the sub-zero temperatures out here. The cause of death is a massive self-inflicted head wound via ice pick, enough to completely cave in the eye socket and puncture the brain. But something seems off. First, the morphology. The taper looks pretty rough and bumpy, whereas these picks are usually machined to be very smooth. That's created some irregular ridge tearing. Moreover, though the angle of entry seems at odds with the story being presented, it looks like the ice pick went in from above, but you'd expect a little guy like this to have driven it in from below. So he was stabbed. Who's taller than him? Did it say? So it wasn't via ice pick. It was definitely an icicle. A flashlight gripped firmly in one hand and a bloody ice pick held loosely in the other. Looks like our victim stabbed himself in the eye socket with the ladder, and the weapon went right through to the brain. I think death would have been fairly swift. It must take some serious conviction. So actually, he was going crazy, but I think Jensen may have been defending himself. Fastidious. Why did he use that word? Someone who is meticulous AF. Jewelry appraisers, New York. Schizophrenia symptoms. So Buck's ice pick is present. There's an ice pick in this one, which is this Mueller's? No, this is Mueller's. Wait. This is Buck's. Buck Rogers. Bishop is the second one. Ames is first. So Ames, Bishop, blank. This might be Andy's. Yeah, what's Andy's last name? And then this is Buck Rogers. Lawrence. Andrew was a funny little guy. Maybe, is that assuming that he's taller? So maybe Lawrence actually stabbed him with an icicle to stop the... research the diamond. What's Andy's last name? No coat, no boots, and no gloves. There's a nice pick. Though, and a small axe. This, I think, is Andy's. What's in Bishop's skin? Boots, coat, an ice pick, and the strong smell of wet dog. Wait. What? Wet dog. Also, a map tucked down underneath a book called His Shadowy Substances. It's of the local topography, and it has a couple of hand-drawn arrows and markings across it. Oh, they seem to be charting a path from the research station to something called a kimberlite cave. And then, oh, kite-shaped, so like diamonds. Arctic kimberlite pipe formations. Long year by N. Why? What? So I think Andy was researching along with Bishop. He wanted the diamond to himself. So Lawrence stabbed Andrew with an icicle to research the diamond. What else? What else? The diamond cave? From... Oh. Maybe it's to... Basically, like, the padlock code is probably something predictable. Yeah, I know. I think one of these research found some, yeah, a special code. Maybe one of the others. Yes, that's Bishop. Seems like someone really wanted to keep their discovery from the group. So I'm just trying to find the right wording, but Lawrence Bishop stabbed Andrew with an icicle to stop. There's no, like, no steel or to hide, maybe. To hide the diamond cave from his colleagues. Cool. Yeah. Lawrence wanted to keep the diamond secret at any cost. Moon suggests third-party diamond found in pocket. Note from Andrew and book. Andrew calling team meeting. Map in Lawrence's locker. Ghost diamond research. Yep. Lawrence missing his gloves. It's plenty chilly up here, but nothing's as quite cold as stabbing your colleague in the eyeball. Looks like our man Lawrence stumbled across an ancient ghost diamond deposit out in the tundra and had plans on making off like a bandit once his rotation was over. Fortunately for him, Mr. Park had pieced things together, and with the future of the research station as his primary concern, wanted to drag those rocks right into the light for the good of the team. Lawrence, oh, is that his last name? Andrew Park. Lawrence wasn't about to let his retirement plan slip through his fingers, though, so he staged a little breakdown on Andrew's behalf, yeah. Using Jensen's stolen ice pick, and finished him off with the world's only disappearing murder weapon, an icicle ripped right from the struts of the station itself. Guess Lawrence will be enjoying his 40th birthday in a prison cell. Nice. Solved. And correct. That one's good. That one's really good. Yeah, we will be playing the rest of the cases once they are revealed, or once they come out. I guess in about 5 days from now. Let me know if you want to see more of this game. It's really good. Okay, we're gonna do one more that has to do with investigation stuff. This is called, well, let me just open it. What's this? Interesting. Oh, can I not run it? Forensics crime scene something. Don't know. Forensics crime scene detective. Okay, let's see. New game. Hiding the evidence. LKA Laboratory, Mains. 8 a.m. You arrived at the LKA Laboratory to start your workday. Go to the file cabinet and select a case file. Okay. Investigation. Interact with the filing cabinet. Select the first tutorial case to learn about forensic procedure. You are rated on accuracy. Precision matters. Interesting. Select case. Tutorial 01 unlocked. This tutorial teaches you about crime scene photography, collecting and documenting digital evidence, and analyzing it. Okay. What am I supposed to select this? Open mailbox. Case progression. Interact with the computer to open your email program. In the inbox tab, you receive updates and new information related to your case. Switch to the send mail tab. Select evidence from the list and attach it to send it to your colleague for evaluation. Not all submitted evidence leads to a reply. Interact with the filing cabinet and press C to close the active case. You will receive a rating based on your accuracy. High ratings unlock new cases. Intriguing. The mailbox, nothing new there. Select a case. Is this the next one? Storage unit located. These are all unlocked, yeah? So should I just do this one? Guess so. Storage unit located in Bahnhofstrasse 21 is suspected of being used in connection with a cryptocurrency scam. The unit is registered under the name Mark Kruger. Investigators are instructed to secure and analyze any electronic devices found at the scene. Okay. So what do I do now? What do I do with that? Can I leave? Oh. Oh, sick. Anyone else here? Hello? Cool. What do I do now? Briefing. Yes. Who's this? Ich bin wollen Einsatz. I don't speak German. Don't get it. This tutorial is an introduction to collecting and analyzing fingerprints. A number of fingerprints need to be collected and analyzed so we can establish who lives in each room. In case file. Witness statement. Jane Doe. 2 people are reported to be living in this flat. You need to locate fingerprints to confirm the identity of both inhabitants. Don't really understand what's happening, but it's okay. Okay, what about this? Oh, these are fingerprints. James Doe and Jane Doe. I still doing a tutorial? This is about collecting and analyzing biological samples. There's something that I didn't like read properly. Is this a different case? It is, right? Someone injured themselves and left behind a biological sample. Cure 0. All evidence. Tutorial 3. Don't get it. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. That's part for the course though, I think. I've attached some evidence to this email for you to review. Send evidence. Select all. Wait. What am I doing? Oh man, I couldn't click on those. Insert firearm. What? Excuse me? Oh. Short press to place 2 DNA samples. One must be known reference profile and one unknown profile. Long press to start the comparison. Use the control knobs to scale and align the profiles. Work carefully. Accuracy is rated during case evaluation. Yeah, I mean, this seems really interesting. I just wish I knew what I was doing. Decide whether the DNA profiles match or do not match. Export the results. Exit the station and pick up the result folder. This DNA. Can I like... Place DNA profiles. Oh. Press E to place biological samples in the analysis unit. Multiple samples can be processed at once. After closing your case file, long press E to start the analysis and wait for it to complete. Once processing is complete, a result folder appears next to the analysis unit. Pick it up. Where are the samples? Like these? Okay, well, extract fingerprint. Is this how it really works? Kind of cool. Don't have any evidence. Can I leave this open or can I close it? I should probably close it. It's fine. Seems really cool. It's like crime scene sim. Crime scene simulator. Go to crime scene? Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, wait. Let's go back to this then. Okay, so tutorial 1, then you go here. Okay, that would... Like, if it just made you do that, that'd be way better. You arrived at, yes. Take a look. Interact with the yellowheads. Crouching and lying down. Press C to crouch and hold C to lie down. Hold control to lean left, right, forward, or backward. Leaning helps you inspect evidence that is otherwise hard to reach. Oh. Control. C. So C and control. I don't really get it. Am I crouched? Smartphone. Standing. Like, it seems really cool, but Pick up portable evidence like digital devices with E. Always place a marker and take photos before collecting. Oh, oops. How do I do that? Snoopy. Wait, how do I take a photo? Was I supposed to learn that before? Is that like a real picture? Can I restart this, by the way? I wonder. Always document evidence before collecting it. Well, wish I could have. Pick up the markers from the tool case and place one next to a piece of evidence. Take the camera from the tool case. Press right click to enter camera mode. Make sure exactly one evidence and one marker are visible. Press left click again to take a photo. Press X to exit camera mode. Oh, it's X, okay. Alright, well, can I put this back? Let's go back. I want to see if I can restart this. Oh, yeah, I want this one still. Let's go. Back to the crime scene. Okay, we're actually gonna start over. I think it'd be nice if the tutorial was more streamlined. I get that they're like introducing all the mechanics, like how they will expect you to play the game, but I don't know, I got kind of lost, obviously. Okay, so let's do this. Let's select the case. And then it should just take you to the crime scene, and then do what it wants to show you first, instead of allowing you to. So like it says, oh, look for hints, and I'm like, oh, okay, here's one here. And then I end up grabbing it rather than going to this first. I don't know. Press C to crouch, yeah. Hold control to lean left and right. Right. So movement, so we need this. We need to do this first. Pick up camera. Oh, you can only do one thing at a time. Okay. That's cool. Pick up some evidence markers then. What about these? Oh. So, C. Well, let's put picking up evidence. Yes. So we want to put this here, right? C. I think I really might need a freaking another mouse. Any other evidence? The getaway murder. There's another one. Is that evidence? Can you use that as evidence? Curious. What's this? You can really put this anywhere. Wow. Over here. Mysterious murder of Annie Montez. Too many people are obsessed with murder content. This doesn't count, by the way. Evidence photography, yeah. So we want to put these down and pick these up, right? X. Or Can I take a picture of it? Oh, objects are too small, what? Zoom. Oh, I see. Okay. Too much overlap. What about like this? Okay. Now can I pick up everything? Pick this up. Black mold. Let me put this back. Pick up the password. Pick up evidence marker. Pick up evidence marker. Pick up smartphone. Is there any other evidence? Like, am I done with the tutorial now, or that's what it should. Put down evidence markers. Okay, am I done? Is that it? And then grab this, I guess. Seems like that's all the evidence. Okay. Cool tutorial, bro. I guess it's just a tutorial, it's not really like... What was this? Web of evidence. This whiteboard is an overview of your current investigation. The numbers shown correspond to the evidence marker. Numbers placed during evidence photography. Cool. Digital evidence. Drug dealer has been caught at his flat. Any digital device he may have used to communicate with his clients. Oh, maybe I should have read this. Damaged phone. Yeah, okay, we're just kind of learning about the tutorial. So now we do this and select the next one. Oh, is this like the actual version? So now we can open the case file. Storage unit located at Banhofster 21 is suspected of being used in connection with a cryptocurrency scam. The unit is registered under the name Mark Kruger. Investigators are instructed to secure and analyze any electronic devices found at the scene. We did read that already. Okay, so let's go to the scene. Right. Banhofster 21 storage facility, 2 p.m. You arrive at a storage unit suspected of being used for a cryptocurrency fraud scheme registered under the name of Mark Kruger. Locate and secure all electronic devices for analysis. Okay. Go to laboratory. Where's my little case at? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's do some evidence markers. Does it tell me what evidence is? Well, I guess we're just doing electronic devices, right? So here's one. Right. Thing over here. Oh, is this theirs? Yeah. Is that it? I might have to fiddle with the graphics settings at some point. Okay. We can put that down. Pick this up now. There's one photo. And here's the second one. Okay. Is that it? Or, oh, there's one here. Okay. Oh. Wait, how about leaning? Doesn't really tell me. I am pressing control, but... Alright, we need to get another one of these. Thankfully, I like how the lights are like, here are the pieces of evidence. Okay. I think that's everything. Oh, oops. I want to do this. Let me pick this up. Alright, let's put this back. And start picking stuff up, huh? Like this laptop. Pick that up. And this. This. Okay, it's everything. So, how did I do? And see, like, once we get back, it should be like, okay, here are the 3 things that you picked up out of how many there are, actually. So, is that correct? Mark Kruger. Circle it. Encrypted. Have to do anything else. It seems like that's it, I guess. Active? Oh, am I supposed to send send mail? That's, I don't really know. Hold storage. Introduction to collecting and analyzing fingerprints. Right. Okay, so let's select this one. So we need to get fingerprints and then analyze them. 23 LK training site to learn about collecting and analyzing fingerprints. Look around and interact with the yellow hints. Oh, we're back here. Okay. Finding fingerprints. Pick up a flashlight from the tool case with it in your hand. Move through the crime scene and aim at surfaces. The light makes fingerprints a bit visible. Once you find a fingerprint, press right click to enter placement mode and press left click to place a flashlight next to it. I want to do this in real life. Tap E to adjust the flashlight and aim it at the fingerprint. The fingerprint stays highlighted and is ready for extraction. This is fun. Oh, case lid. I thought it said close. Pick up flashlight and tripod. What about this? Do I have to put markers next to it, or does it not matter? Let's find some fingerprints, shall we? This. Dude, I actually really think I need a freaking new mouse. This is crazy. Wait, can I even see it there? Yes. So we only need one, right? Yeah, I guess that's the only one that they want us to find for now. So yeah, we'll place it here. What? So what do I do now? Forget. Oh, this. Collecting fingerprints. After a fingerprint has been highlighted by place flashlight, hold E to extract it. Oh. Add powder with left click until the fingerprint is fully covered. Do not overshoot. If you apply too much, press 2 to select the remove brush. Once the fingerprint has been prepared correctly, use the tape by pressing 3. Exit extraction mode and pick up the tape. Right. Okay. So, okay. I need to collect this one then, right? How do I get it from here? Powder? Or do I, wait, no, I interact with this. See? Oh. There's no middle ground here. So I need to pick it up. There we go. So you tap E. There you go. Then you extract. Add powder. What does overshooting mean, by the way? Like, is that enough, do you think? Maybe. No. Does that seem like it's... Can't really tell. So... What's my grade on that? Okay, there's one. Let's get the one from here, I guess. Very cool. And I wish it gave me a little bit better feedback, but that's alright. Alright, let's do this one. Dude, my mouse. It's actually so cringe. Okay. Add powder. I'm guessing you just want enough so that the blue specks aren't there anymore. Okay. Cool. What about the bathroom? Do we want one from here? Maybe not. What's that? Hello. Let's go in here. Wait, what's this? Oh, collecting general evidence. General evidence can be collected at the crime scene and processed later in the lab using the Cyanocryolate. Fuming chamber to extract fingerprints. Oh, like this one? Do I want to place it first, though? Like, I don't know if... Is it just for... Let's put this back. Probably just for fingerprinting? Like, I don't know. Do I want to collect more general evidence then? Is that it? I feel like it should tell me that I'm done. Maybe that I need more. Guys, it looks like GTA 6 is actually coming out. Sorry, I was just checking. Okay, so I want to process these, right? Press E to open the chamber, place the general evidence from the case file. There's a computer next to the chamber and start the fuming process. Wait until the process is complete. Once complete, a results folder appears next to the chamber. If a print was found, pick it up. Yes. Did it start? Oh. Fingerprint found, photo taken. Okay. What do I do with this now? Oh. Cool. Okay. So is this stuff that we sent? I guess that's it, huh? We're not really like looking for anything yet, right? Fingerprint analysis. Sort, press E to place two samples. Oh yeah. One known and an unknown. In the center, you see the fingerprint under examination. Select a grid section and check whether any of the four minutiae shown on the right can be found in that section. Some sections have no matches while others may contain multiple. Decide whether the fingerprints match or do not match. Export the results, exit the station, and pick up the results folder. Okay. Okay, so we're doing an unknown and an unknown, right? We don't care about comparing these two. Okay. Hold. These match, right? This is a delta. Yeah. Or are we like connecting them? So this is Right here. Junction. Loop. Oh, delta. The delta. End. Kind of hard to... Oh, am I doing this and then like that, and then calling that a match? These also match. Don't know. Oh, so you have to find multiple things. There's not really this, I don't think, but this is here. Like this part. Yeah. It's delta, I think. Don't know about this though. Or also this is here too. I just don't know. I don't really know what I'm selecting here. Don't know why the percent is going down or up. Don't know. No. Could compare these, right? So here is a loop. There's a... I mean, these just match. I don't know if it's really a delta, but... Over here you can't really tell. Is that pretty much all we can tell from this? Maybe there's like a junction, this junction here. I don't even know if I'm doing this correctly. Okay, what about this? This looks more like his. Don't really know what I'm doing here. Yeah. Close. What else do we have? We have this. Also a junction here. But an end. I don't really see an end anywhere. Maybe like this. Whatever, I don't know. I don't know. Is that good enough? We'll have to maybe revisit that at some point. How do I go? Email. You've correctly matched the fingerprints in both rooms to correct persons. Cool. Okay. Looks like we did it correctly. No. I don't know. What else is there? I don't even know what we're trying to solve. What happened? What's this? Oh. Oh. Wait. We can't do this. Oh, sick. Cool. Wait, I want to do this. I don't think we picked up the tutorial thing for it though. What about this? Projectiles. Oh. I mean, we didn't get all that stuff, did we? We need more of the other stuff. Teaches you about collecting and analyzing biological samples. So we need... Okay, I think... I really wish this was done a little bit better. Or maybe I'm just stupid. Like, just do the tutorials. Maybe that's what I should do. Okay. Let's go to the crime scene. Okay, training sites. Yeah. Yellow hints. Yada yada. Okay, collecting biological evidence. Take an evidence photo first. Hold E to extract the biological evidence. Press left. Lower the swab and move it to collect material. Once enough is collected, press 2 to secure. Okay, so we need to take a photo of it first. This. I fear I'm going to buy a mouse after I am done with this video. At least this portion of the video. I don't think we'll finish it all today. But I will maybe finish it tonight. Okay, is that all they want me to do? Just that blood in there? Yeah, let's take a picture. Overlap. Don't really know what's good. Oh. Maybe I should move this then. Wish I could place the camera down somewhere else. Dude. Why is it 2? Collect and tested. Exit. Okay. Got it. Wait, what? What? Tools cannot be carried over. What? What tools? Oh, wait. What? I don't get it. Am I stuck? Saliva? Where's that supposed to be? Oh, is there another one in here? Do the same thing. I don't really know what else I'm meant to be doing. I mean, it's saving, by the way. I'm in the bathroom. Okay, I could also be really stupid. As always, that remains a really high possibility. Gamers don't look up? Is that what we're doing? Because I already collected that. There are other... Do I need this? So that'd be crouched. Doesn't seem like there's anything else. Don't get it. What? I don't get that. I didn't do anything. Collected a DNA sample from the crime scene. Next step is to create a DNA profile and analyze it in the lab. Okay. Short press. Place 2 DNA samples. One must be a known reference profile. Oh yeah, we did read this. We only have one sample though. We don't have a known sample, do we? What? Oh. What about this? Press E to place biological samples in the analysis unit. Multiple samples can be processed at once. For closing your case file, long press E to start the analysis. And wait for it to complete. Once processing is complete, a result folder appears. Right. Oh, what about these? These are the same thing. Okay. So this is the profile that we have. Oh, I see. Can I move it? Yeah. What about this? What about over here? What about this? I don't think they quite match. Unless maybe here? No. Let me go over here. What if I did this? This is interesting. This is actually how they do it? I think it could possibly match on this. Maybe not at this scale though. What am I even looking at? Like, do I have it in the right place? Or should I have left it where it started at? Maybe I should make it exactly the size of one of these and then move it around. I don't think I'll need to change the scale. Like here. Doesn't seem like it matches. I don't know. Wait, did I? Is that true? Can you reply, please? First time I heard a phone ring. I don't know, is that correct? Oh, maybe this. Wait, these do match. sending contradicting reports. You've correctly matched the data found at the crime scene. Okay, cool. So, yeah. Yes. DNA profile. Okay, yeah, fairs, but firearm related evidence. Okay, yeah, I'll come back to this, and then it'll be uploaded as one full video. We're continuing where we left off. The demo of Forensics Crime Scene Detective. Now, in the last video, we were kind of still doing tutorial stuff. What is this? Yeah. So let's go to 3. No, we know how to do that. Collecting firearm related evidence, reconstructing bullet trajectories, and comparing projectiles in the lab. Let's do that one. After documenting the bullet hole, remove the projectile if still present, then take the trajectory rod from the large tool case. Return to the bullet hole, press right click to enter placement mode, aim at the hole until the rod snaps into place and confirm with left button. Let's open that up. Okay, is there a bullet hole here? So it's saying to do that, then take, what else is there in here? Spray can. Trajectory rod, place, what is this? Oh. Pick up the tripod camera from the tool case, press right mouse button to enter placement mode and place it where you assume the projectile was flying using left click. Short press E to align the camera toward the expected projectile path. Press left mouse button to start the 30-second exposure. Quickly pick up the spray can from the tool case and spray the laser starting at the trajectory rod. The camera takes the photo automatically. Very cool. Is this how you actually do it? So that's where we place that. We get the camera now. We get this spray. No, let's put this back. So, how can that be the trajectory? Yes. So, start that. And then spray. Will it stay there? %50 required. Okay, 100% was captured, it said. Wait. How do we look at it? I want to look at it. That down. Now what? Put this back. I think we can go back to the lab now, right? See, it'd be really helpful if this was like, okay, you completed it correctly, let's go back to the lab to perform analysis. Instead, I'm like, did I do it right? And you kind of just have to assume that you need to go back. All right, let's do... Short press E on the firearm slot to place a firearm from your case file. Long press E to fire a reference shot into the water tank. Pick up the reference projectile from the side of the tank. No firearm selected. How do you do that? How do you... Where's my inventory? Insert firearm. I don't even have... Is it in here somewhere? Is there any other way to bring it up? Maybe... Oh, this is projectile comparison. Yeah, I think I need the firearm first. Dude, where is the firearm that I... Okay, maybe it's not... Maybe we'll have to do that part another time? I don't know. Insert 2 bullets to start the analysis. Huh. Oh, so I need this. I don't get it. Where is it? From the case file. Was it here? But doesn't make sense. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do actually is we're gonna wish list the game. We're also going to leave a review about our experience. When was this? 2 days ago? Let's see. After reviewing gameplay footage, comments, and direct feedback, several recurring issues became apparent. Difficult to judge the chip's temperature, see exactly where the hot air was being applied. What? Oh, is this different? No, it's the same thing. So, you know, let's... How do I leave a review? Or maybe like since it's not out, maybe we can't. We'll just put like a comment saying like, where's the, oh, community hub. Here we go. They've got all this. I don't even think I can. Discussions? How do you post one of these? Oh, I see. So it's just like a general discussion. Seems pretty cool. Very unique and fun aspect of it.